Alright, everyone. So, you might have some idea of who inhabits this place just based on a couple of clues, especially if you played the first game. You know, you see the hut here on chicken legs and this skull here.
Or maybe the fact that I asked you where you were going and you confirmed that my guess is true.
Yeah, well, I mean, that could help also, yeah. So let's take a look around. Let's see, we've got this body hanging from a noose. It's a dead body artistically laid out for maximum shock effect. Actually, it just happened to fall in that position, but please don't tell anyone.
Wow.
Over here we've got a big pot or something with a huge stone or staff sticking out of it. Skulls line the pathway to a most peculiar chicken-legged hut. There can't be many like it. This must be Baba Yaga's hut, last seen in Spielberg. Actually, I clicked on this, this not on the path, but... Okay, obviously it doesn't want to tell me much about that right now. Boy. 4 skulls are arranged in a cluster here. Interesting. 3 skulls sit on posts in a line. Maybe they're Baba Yaga's stooges. Alright, and here's a skull. The nearest skull is fixed in a perpetually sour expression. How does a skull make a sour expression? One eye socket is empty, the other filled with a brilliant gem like the flare of the frost flame. You're sure you've seen this skull and that gem somewhere before. Let's see what happens when we get closer to the skull. Go back, or face thy doom. Wait a second, don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, you're the guy that turned Baba Yaga into a frog. So what are you doing here? Trying out for the part of soup du jour, or auditioning for the main course? Let's have a chat with our friend the skull. Tell us about Baba Yaga. She's back to her old self, if you knows what I mean. Other than a craving occasionally for flies, and a distaste for frog legs, she's the same as ever. How'd you change yourself back from being a frog, I wonder?
Well, I said some dumb rhyme.
Yeah, let's ask him about skulls, because maybe he knows something about skulls. Call me Bonehead. I'm just hanging around like always. Is there any danger here, Bonehead?
Nah.
Danger around here? Nah, must be your paranoia acting up again. This place is as cozy and safe as a coffin.
Oh, that's good.
Tell us about the hut. You can see for yourself that the hut's okay. Took it a bit to settle down from the last flight, though. Hey, remember that rhyme, Bonehead? Wasn't that a kick? You mean the hut at Brown now sit down sort of thing the last time he was by? Well, that don't work anymore. Just go up to the hut, and it'll squad and let you in if it wants you in. Alright. How do you like your eye there? My eye? Not bad at all. I have to admit, you gave me a real gem.
Oh, he's good.
Yes. Alright. Let's see. If we click on ourselves, we can say a few chatty things with Bonehead, like we can talk about Spielberg. Don't remind me. I thought I was going to be left behind when the hut flew the coop, but Baba Yaga picked me up later. You sure made her mad. Let's see. Hi, Bonehead. Yeah, good to see me again, I know. So what do you want? Can we make him thief sign? I bet he knows something about that. Oh, so Baba Yaga already took care of you. Looks pretty bad. You better get that fixed if you can. Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, he thinks it's a hex.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's tell him about the gnome, because apparently Baba Yaga knows punny bones. That guy, huh? I remember the Big B telling me about him. So you're trying to help him. You're more likely to wind up in Baba Yaga's frying pan. Still, tell you what I'm gonna do. You scratch my backbone, assuming I had one, of course, and I'll scratch yours. Metaphorically speaking, that is. Bring me something that'll be useful and add a certain dash to my appearance, and I'll turn off the fry guys.
The Fry Guys?
Huh. Luckily, that happens to be one of the questions here. Those other skulls do what I say. They won't crisp you if I gives the word.
Ooh, he's got power.
What's Big B? I'm assuming that's Baba Yaga. Hey, the Big B, the babe, the ogress, the Baba Yaga herself. She thinks you cheated her out of a meal the last time, and she'll be delighted to have you for dinner.
Word.
And what's this useful thing? Put it this way. A wristwatch ain't much use without a wrist, and a pair of dancing shoes don't do much when you got no legs. Bring me something to keep the sun out of my eyes, maybe. The sun out of your eyes, like what, a hat? I mean, I've got...
We do have a hat.
I mean, I've got, yeah, this is Nikolai's hat that he gave to us when he left. I mean, oh, look, it fits.
It's nice.
It fits perfectly.
Well, put it on your hero first. See how. No, I mean like hover it over him.
Oh, I see. The hat doesn't fit for. I must have been letting all this hero business go to your head. That
looks pretty cool on us, but I think it looks better on the skull, to be honest.
Doesn't seem to fit him quite well. It looks a little bit large for his head, actually.
Yeah.
Seems to obscure his head. Alright, but it seems to fit pretty well on Bonehead. Let's try this. Not bad. Not bad at all. I can tell by the reflections in your eyes that it gives me character. It makes me look mysterious. Hey, alright, you guys. This guy's okay by me. You can let him through. Thanks, Bonehead. Do you have anything else to say?
It's the hat.
Just the hat, I guess. Oh, Mordavia.
Yeah.
Baba Yaga came from a place a bit to the east of here, but she always had a soft spot for this little valley. Said there was a lot of dark magic about this place, so she thought she'd spend the winter here before moving back home. How do you like your hat, Bonehead? This hat does a good job at keeping the rain and sun off my skull. You may not be much to look at, but at least you have your uses. Alright, bye.
I like him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of an ass hat. Alright, let's see. Now can I look at this thing?
No.
Can I use it? You grind the pestle around in the empty mortar. It's heavy work and you don't seem to be accomplishing anything useful. Alright.
Do you have anything you can grind in there?
I do actually, but I think I'll get to that a little bit later. Yeah, these 4 skulls here have lasers in them, and they will fry you if you walk through before Bonehead gives you permission to walk through. All right, now's probably a great time to save the game because I'm about to go and meet up with Baba Yaga. Let's see. I'll replace this game. Going to EY.
Oh, you should have done the big B or whatever it was.
Big B, yeah, sure. All right. So,
Ooh.
Oh boy. Doesn't like you very much, I guess. Probably blamed you for having to fly all the way from Spielberg. Maybe you could find something to win the bird brain hut over and calm it down. You can't escape. I have you trapped against the ledge, but it still won't let me in. If I click the hand on it, nothing happens. Can I talk to it? Doesn't say much. I can't even click the mouth on myself. Alright, let's see. What would the hut like?
Gee, if I were a hut, what would I want?
I don't know. I mean, if I were a hut on legs with chicken legs, kind of a cross between a hut and a chicken, I mean, maybe it would like some corn.
Oh, it worked.
Oh, what do you know?
Ooh, go in.
Let's go inside. Oh, this looks exciting. You have a sense of doom hanging over you.
Oh, I thought there wasn't any danger in here.
A strangely familiar, scratchy voice shouts.
No, you're doing it, aren't you?
Am I doing Baba Yaga?
Yeah, you said you were.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember. Meow! My Baba Yaga voice is like the Leshy voice and Dr. Cranium together. Oh, boy. Oh, my. Spirits of the frigid north, spin the water, draw it forth. Frosty spirits summoned twice, turn the water into ice.
Oh. My.
You find yourself trapped in ice. Ice, ice, baby. Come forth for a visit, are we? A little chat, perhaps? Why is she clutching a skull in her hands like that? Does she carry that skull around with her wherever she goes?
It's like a teddy bear.
We remember the last time you came for a little visit, don't we, kids?
Yep.
You turned me into a frog, didn't you? Thought I wouldn't remember you? Let's just visit Baba Yaga and see what we can turn her into today, you thought to yourself, huh? Well, now you're here and all trapped like a fly in a web. Just looking at you reminds me of lunch. So what'll it be, kids? Hero sandwiches or hero on a half shell? Seeing as he is already frozen, we could just settle for a little ice cream sundae with whipped cream and nuts.
Yeah.
The bat seems rather enthusiastic about that idea. Good, we'll just skip the main course and go straight to dessert.
Oh, that won't do, Baba Yaga.
Any last words from the soon-to-be supper?
Give her the cold shoulder.
Well, I guess so. I'm sure I have some words for her, but I'll have to give her those words in the next video. So, cliffhanger!
Yeah!
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.